We're so excited. The day has come. It's the iPhone 11 Pro Max delivery day. It's super early. It's 7:30 on Friday the 20th of September and I'm ready. Let's get that phone. As you can see, I was woken up by the sun, but then I remembered what was happening today. My lovely husband has ordered me a case for my phone from a company called OWM Exclusive Accessories in London. I love it. So I really like this cover. It's got obviously the hole for the camera setup that's come in. It's got the side buttons and two little holes there. There's the charger holes. It's got a matte finish, really smooth and nice and quite wide. So we'll see what it looks like when it's on its new phone. I'm waiting. Oh, news! Can't wait! Yeah! Hey, Richard!
Morning!
What you got there?
I think it's two phones.
Fabulous. So the boxes are open and instantly we can see whose phone's which, because the lettering on the boxes shows you the colour of the phone. So mine's the rose one and Mike's is the silver one.
Well, here we are. The lovely iPhone 11 Pro Max. Well, it does seem heavy in the box. There's no instructions, but when I was taking it out, I did notice this little flap here, and I can see there's a magic arrow. So there's a green dot with magic arrow. So I'm thinking you need to pull on that, and not too far wrong. Oh, lovely. Now that's what I call ease of unwrapping. That was easy enough. Sliding the top off the box, and there she blows.
Yippee!
I'm going to tip it out like this so everything comes out on the deck. So this is what we have in the box. So that's
Let's do that bit again.
So this is everything we've got in the box. There's the standard lightning cable. Here is the power plug, and this should be the quick charge unit. The standard set of headphones, they make them look a little bit like wireless ones, where you can see the cable in there. It's a pity they don't ship wireless earbuds with it. Well, you never know, one day. So that's that. This you always get some Apple stickers, some dialogue, the little tool for getting the SIMs in and out, and a lovely leaflet. So let's cut to the chase and have a look at the phone. Well, it's got a protective film for the back. I'm not going to take that off at this point. No, well, actually that's the front, because it's not lit up. It makes you feel that that's the back, because that's the bright side with the lovely 3 cameras in there. I don't find that obtrusive at all. People were talking that the 3 camera bump was going to be a little bit like people didn't like the tab at the top on the original iPhone X, but I find that quite acceptable to me, and with the glass surround that they've put on it, it looks brilliant. The matte finish is very nice. I'm trying to put finger marks on it, but they're not sticking on that bit. We'll try that on the screen later. Right, let's have a look at the power unit plug, because for our American viewers this is going to be a bit of a shock, because it isn't the standard arrangement you're used to. We're quite used to these sort of plugs. It's a compact plug, first seen on Apple products, and all you do is lift up. I'll do that again because it happens so quick. I'll try and make it happen slower. You lift up the earth connector and it pops up the live and neutral pins, and that is a standard British 13 amp plug. So that works quite nicely if you think about it. It's, if you had an ordinary plug, it's those bits sticking out that could scratch your screen, end up scratching your screen, or it could push through documents or whatever. I've had these plugs ruin screens on laptops.
That cable, that plugs into it, doesn't it? Can we have a look at how that works?
Right, let's have a look at the connections on there. Well, I think it used to be a USB type connector on here before. I assume this is a type C, so certainly the lightning one won't go into that at all. So we've got to look at this end, and there we go. So that will connect to the plug, and obviously the lightning one goes into there. So we've got to put a little bit of juice into that before we can go any further with the demonstration. Right, there was talk about the X Pro being heavy. Well, here's my iPhone X in its little case, and yes, it does appear heavier, but not excessively so. And we see size wise it's not a massive increase, but for some people the weight in your pocket or in a bag or jacket may be too much for you, but the facilities, extra battery life, etc., I think are a small price to pay for a little bit more weight.
So we're not going to unwrap the screen, are we? Because next week we're off to Leicester and we've booked a session to get them to set this phone up.
Well, we want a screen protector on there and say cleaning it or whatever. Yeah. We don't want any blemishes whatsoever.
No, we're going to leave it as is.
So we want to leave that protector on for now. Get it set up. Quite happy to keep going on, but we've got that, and therefore we can book our appointment. Let's just go back to the box, the Pandora's box that everything came out of. And what's a good idea is to perhaps put some of the things back in. So if you've used the little tool on there to put your SIM into your phone, then perhaps repacking the box with things that you don't currently need. So I'm popping the headphones back in there. I'm popping the documentation back in there. That means now I can pop that together. I can put that safely somewhere and store that till it comes to sell the phone, where then I've got a little bit of extra value to add because it comes in the packaging. Especially important if you're walking into a shop rather than doing it online, where you can impress people that it's a good product. One of the other things that you could consider is going to the trouble of putting the plastic background. It may take a little while to do, but that would even protect the box if that's something that you're trying to do.
My turn. Right, so mine's the gold, and I was impressed that it was when we were looking at unwrapping it, you could see the difference. So this is that nice flap. There we go. I'll be keeping it because I want to wrap my box up in this. I'll endeavour to get it back in its box very nicely. Ooh, nice and smooth. Oh, it's got a ridge on it on the box. Interesting. Oh, it's like opening a wedding ring or an engagement ring. So there's all those bits that you just went through, so I'm not going to go through those, but oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Very nice. So I look forward to I'm going to go with these different cameras, and it is nice and smooth. I think the only thing that I was going to make comment on was that the Apple stickers are white, and it would have been nice to have it rose, but according to husband, there's a reason for it. What's that, Mick?
It's just that white is the current Apple logo, and I suppose it will keep them as cheap as possible.
Anyway, something for the future, because I think that would be a nice addition to have the same colour gold. But I suppose if you change your phone out every now and again, it really doesn't make any difference. I like the gold effect around the edge, the feel of it. Weight-wise, not too bad. We have got this extremely nice case to go over it. I take it I can put this on at the moment, because it's not going to be. I'm not going to take the cover off because, ooh, nice. Yeah, so there we go. That's mine. Next week we'll be over at Leicester and we'll do an update video if they'll let us record, and we'll show you how the setup goes. We're doing that because both Mick and I are probably able to do it, but we just don't want the faff if it goes wrong. And they do it so quickly and easily, and I understand it more when they do it.
We want the protective glass on, don't we?
Yes, we do. That's right.
So we're thinking, well, they might as well do that while we drink coffee.
Sounds good to me. Okay, so that's it for now. Please subscribe to the channel and click that notifications button. Okay, so I am actually going to charge my phone. I'm going to plug it in. I've assembled it as we just looked at where things went. But the one thing I'm not going to do is switch it on. So bear this in mind, because if you switch it on, once it's charged, it goes to the setup process. And I don't want to be doing that until next week.
Well, let's have a look how it's doing. Well, it came with quite a bit of charge in it. We're still trying to top it up with a rapid charger. The USB-C connector is plugged into the phone, and following that round to here, we've got the British 3-pin power unit, the rapid power unit, with its special USB-C connector on it, and it's all going great guns. So we're going to leave this to cook for a while and just try and get the charge up a little bit before it goes back to sleep in its box.
Hey, if this is the first time that you are visiting our channel, please subscribe, like, and importantly activate the notification bell so that you can catch our series of videos. Call out to the delivery guy Richard. That was really good of you to do that, thank you. We hope that you have enjoyed this unboxing and reviewing. Next week is Apple Watch time, and Mike will be donating his old watch to me. I'm going to get a new strap so that we can start monitoring my health too. So please check back with us and see how the old and new watches, mainly the software, compare, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.